Hello everybody, I'm back. This is the end of the last video and the beginning of the next video. I'm going to keep this one a little bit shorter than the rest by doing some fast forwarding in a little bit, but we defeated our enemy there, the old Dragonslayer, and we open up the box, and we get our item, we open up our other box, and we get our other item. Someday. And then we have this NPC over here. He doesn't really want to talk to us right now. We have to do good things. We have to help out other people in multiplayer before that guy will talk to us. And at this point of the game, I'm noticing that I had the shield that I wish I had during that fight. I already had a big, great shield. So he just does his little spiel. And I have still, we're still on the recordings that I messed up the recordings and we don't have the correct audio for them. So that's how come I'm backtrack narrating these. So we hit the bonfire. There's a bonfire right up here after you defeat the old Dragon Slayer, so you don't have to run back through any of the guards. If you didn't kill them, you can go back to Majula. But I didn't go back to Majula. I had 24,000 souls, and then I realized I needed to use them. So we're going to watch this in fast forward, because I didn't want you guys to have to put up with me deciding where to put my stats and what to do while I was in Majula. But I didn't want you to think that I was skipping out anything important. So we're going to watch this and fast forward. I'll show you what I do. I use some of my souls to get a build up, and I leveled up my guy. I bought some arrows, I bought some bolts, whatever I did in here. Then I'm deciding what equipment I want to wear, what I want to have on, and I just go through my inventory trying to decide how I want my guy to be. And it's so basic. I just want my guy wearing his basic stuff, and I don't need 2 weapons on, and I want him to roll faster, so I take one of the weapons off, the heavier one, and then we go back because I want to show you guys the multiplayer, and to do that we actually have to get an item. So we're going to get the item to start helping other people and doing multiplayer. So we're back here, the Forest of the Giants, and I could have run past these guys, but I don't know why I didn't. I'm going to try to run past as many guys as I can to make these videos a little bit shorter, even though sometimes I get nervous and I have to fight. I think I have to fight. I take a couple stab wounds from this guy. So we just take our shortcut, go down here, I grab an item. There's Pate sitting there waiting for us. But we're gonna run in here. You have to go quick because they do shoot out large crossbows at you. And then all these guys come. So you want to kill that first guy quick. Kill these guys quick. Try to get them down to just 1 or 2. Because their sword swings can take a chunk out of your health. And I probably, instead of just dancing around so much, should have healed. Because it makes me extra nervous. And I'm loving that these guys are not dying on that first hit. That little bit of life that's keeping them so dangerous. So I just dance around and finally attack this guy. I gather up all the items in the room. See, if you stood here, all those 3 guys would have shot those crossbows at you and you would have instantly been killed. I take a drink, heal up. And then in the back of the room here, there's a ladder. we just go down here to this big empty room except for a treasure chest. But right there, a message popped up right before I was about to open it, and the message says, it's a trap. So I go, I take another drink, and we take the damage. It was poison gas. We got out of there quick. So poison gas, you want to lighten your load and just dive away as fast as you can. Just jump out of the way. So take off armor or weapons, whatever makes you heavy. Then we come over here to this. We decide to leave a message. Help everybody out. Try. I think I use the word attacking. Something like that. I just spent a little bit of time looking for it. So when you encounter a trap, you want to still open the trap because you get the item that's inside. You can attack the trap, but when it breaks, you just get rubbish. You want what's inside there. There's good items inside the traps. So you want to release the trap, take the damage, put up your shield to block whatever you can, and then get your item. Because a lot of times it's pretty good. So we have all this open room to fight those guys, but then Dark Souls is Dark Souls. It hit a guy behind that column who's a different type. He's got a spear instead of a halberd and a shield. So he's a little bit tougher of an enemy, but we took care of him like a pro. And then we get another item. So we pop it on. It's a life ring. And there's that old Leo ring. I'm not really going to wear that because I don't have a thrusting weapon. So when we wear the old Leo ring, our life goes up just a little bit more. And then I want to use the lockstone here. And when I go to it, I realize I don't have a lockstone. And then I look at my souls and realize I'm far away from being able to purchase a lockstone. So now we're ready for Pate. We go and we talk to Pate. This doesn't take too long. Pate tells us hello, that he's a good guy, and that the next area is a trap, and he's not gonna go in that trap because he just knows that it's a trap. But we want to impress Pate. We want to show Pate that we're awesome and that we don't give in to peer pressure. So we go in there. This guy pops out of nowhere. Another guy pops out of nowhere. Another guy shoots arrows at me, and that gate that we just ran through is closed. They lock you in here. So if you die in here and you want your souls back, you have to go through here again and do all this. It is a trap. They set you up to have small difficult areas. This area is not made to be easy. That's how come it's somewhat pointless, but you know, necessary for the gameplay. Get to the corner, a bunch of dudes come out. Handle one. Try to get him. And I jump into that. And I take so many spear attacks. I just eat them like I do that Estus flask. There's a bunch of guys up there. I trigger this illusionary wall. One down, two left. Take that arrow on the chin. Then I go back down here and grab the items. Nothing spectacular, Nothing that you have to have for the game. The main point of this area is to just get the item from Pate. Whenever we go through here and talk to Pate, then he gives us a white soapstone. White soapstone will allow us to contact other players and use their help. For some reason I'm angry at that card and I decide that's dumb. So that's the end of it right here. We jump down. If you want to kill Pate, I guess if you want to kill him, you can jump down on him here. But you just gotta jump off. When you talk to him, he lets you know you get the white soapstone. Tells you that you can get other travelers to help you out. And then right over here, right after this, we see a guy who has laid down white soapstone. This is what it looks like. When you see one of these, you can click it and see the person, and you can contact them, try to get them to join your game, and they'll help you out. And thanks for watching the video, you guys. I hope you watch some more. Take care. And I'm glad you tuned in. This is MegmanDan.